Hi all, just a quick video here. Now this is just a follow on about the Fortress Trade primer undercoat I used just to go over these doors. And I did mention that it worked well in the scratch test, and I've been asked if I could give an example. And so basically the best example I can do of that is just to get a coin and just lightly scratch it over, you know, not too heavy, you know, you don't want to go ridiculously with it. So I just want to give it a light scratch test just to show how well this is adhered to it. And someone else also in the comments mentioned that I should have used an adhesion primer on the doors, and yeah, I totally agree. If it was more of a specialist job, if it was like say kitchen cabinets that you was painting over or something like that, then I would use like a more, you know, like a specific adhesion primer, like a Caparol or one of the Tikkurila types maybe, or something like that. But these were just household doors, and all I was doing was just trying to give them another flat base coat because they were being changed from a factory finished gloss white and then going in an Egyptian cotton satin. So I just wanted to give them another prime undercoat, and instead of paying the money out for the Caparols and other paints like that, I just went for the cheap Fortress one from Screwfix, which I'd seen good reviews on. And I was just testing it, and yeah, it seemed to have worked well. So I'll give it the scratch test with a coin now, and I'll just show you that it has adhered, and it is quite a good adhesive primer as well. Right, so here's the edge of the door. I'll try and get you in a bit of a better light, maybe a bit of air. So I'll give it a scratch test with a coin. I'm going fairly hard there. Obviously, you know, you've got to try and create a real life situation. So although it's left a mark, obviously the coin has left some sort of grey mark in the paint. It hasn't taken the paint off at all. So that's generally what you do for a scratch test. Or you get your nail and give it a bit of a scratch, and you can see it's obviously making a bit of a mark, but it's not peeling back off of the gloss door, which is the main thing. You know, you're not going to get this peeling off in sheets. It has adhered very well, I think, and it's done the job I wanted to. And really the whole video was about using some of the cheaper makes rather than keep buying the really expensive stuff just for general use. You know, things like doors, skirting boards, door frames. I don't think I really need to go to the trouble of the Caparols and things for that sort of work. For more specialist work, yeah, then generally you'd get a more specialist paint. Yeah, so there you go. Hope that's explained it a bit better. Just a quick video, just basically going over that again. And although the Fortress primer undercoat isn't sold as like an adhesive primer as such, it does say excellent adhesion on the side of the tin. And considering that went on to factory finished gloss doors, it's proved to me that it's got a good adhesion in it. And yeah, I'll definitely be using it again, just for the normal jobs, you know, the more sort of conventional decorating jobs that we do most of the time. Very rare that we do I do personally, anything outside of your normal house and stuff. I don't really touch kitchen cabinets and things, so I think this is perfect for that, and it's just going to keep the cost down.